Welcome to the Senior Health Master 247 channel. Did you know more than 60% of older adults suffer from chronic constipation? Constipation in the elderly, it might sound mild, but in reality it can cause insomnia, stress, even hemorrhoids or bowel obstruction. This condition is not only uncomfortable but also seriously affects the health and mental well-being of seniors. What's more concerning is that many people don't realize that simply supplementing the right natural vitamins can significantly improve this condition. So, in today's video, we will explore 5 natural vitamins and minerals with gentle laxative effects that help relieve constipation in older adults without relying on Western medicine. In this video, we'll learn, first, why do older adults often experience prolonged constipation? Second, which vitamins can activate bowel movement safely? Third, how can we incorporate them into our daily meals? So please stay with us until the end of the video, because you'll receive a list of 5 golden nutrients and easy-to-apply tips that can greatly reduce the discomfort of constipation in the elderly. Now let's begin with the first vitamin. 1. Vitamin D. When it comes to vitamin D, most people immediately think of its familiar role in bone and joint health. But few know that vitamin D also plays a silent yet extremely important role in the digestive system. That is, helping to increase bowel motility and thereby support the reduction of constipation, especially in older adults. Biologically, vitamin D directly affects the activity of smooth muscles in the intestinal wall, the muscles responsible for contracting and pushing stool through the colon. When the body lacks vitamin D, these muscles lose sensitivity, making bowel movements sluggish. As a result, stool remains in the colon longer, loses more water, and becomes hard, the main cause of chronic constipation. Moreover, vitamin D also has the ability to regulate the immune system and reduce inflammation in the gut, improving the overall digestive environment and thereby reducing associated disorders such as bloating, abdominal distension, or gut microbiota imbalance. Have you ever wondered, could your parents or grandparents be deficient in vitamin D without even realizing it? Fortunately, you can completely supplement vitamin D through familiar dishes in your daily kitchen. Natural food sources rich in vitamin D include salmon, mackerel, sardines. Just 100 grams of salmon provides over 500 IU of vitamin D. Additionally, egg yolks, beef liver, fortified milk, dried shiitake mushrooms, especially those sun-dried, as well as fortified margarine and breakfast cereals are also excellent sources. However, equally important is the method of preparation. Vitamin D is fat-soluble and quite sensitive to prolonged high heat. Therefore, to preserve its nutritional value, you should steam or pan-sear fish instead of deep-frying soft-boiled eggs instead of overcooking. And when cooking dried shiitake mushrooms, soak them, then sun-dry again for about 30 minutes before stir-frying to reactivate the vitamin D content. Especially combining these dishes with olive oil, sesame oil, or butter will help the body absorb vitamin D better since it dissolves in fat. According to recommendations, people over 60 years old should supplement with 600 to 800 IU of vitamin D per day. If divided into meals, just 1 portion of salmon, 1 egg, and 1 glass of fortified milk each day is enough to maintain an ideal level of vitamin D, not only for strong bones, but also to help the intestines function smoothly and regularly. Thus, we have seen that vitamin D plays an important role in stimulating bowel motility. But that's not all. In addition to sunshine and strong bones, there is another very important vitamin that few people pay attention to. That is vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Let's explore why it is essential for the digestive system of older adults. 2. Vitamin B1. If the digestive tract is likened to a mixing machine for food, then vitamin B1, thiamine, is the electric current that helps start the machine smoothly every day. It's no coincidence that B1 is called the metabolism vitamin. It participates in dozens of carbohydrate breakdown processes, generating energy for cells, especially nerve cells and smooth muscle. So how does that relate to bowel movements? When older adults lack vitamin B1, not only do their nerves weaken, but the smooth muscles in the intestines, which control intestinal motility, also become less effective. That's why B1 deficiency can make elderly individuals feel fatigued, bloated, sluggish in digestion, and have difficulty with bowel movements even with a proper diet. Have you noticed that older adults often eat little, feel bloated easily, and frequently use digestive enzymes? The issue may not lie in the food itself, but in a lack of vitamin B1 causing the digestive process to run slow, like a car running out of fuel. Regular B1 supplementation helps enhance nerve signals in the gut, promoting gentle and consistent contractions, which in turn improves digestion and especially bowel movement regularity. So how can we effectively get B1 through meals? The good news is that vitamin B1 is found in many familiar Vietnamese foods: brown rice, peanuts, cashews, lean pork, animal liver, eggs, milk, and dark green leafy vegetables like spinach and bok choy. Among these, lean pork is one of the richest sources. A 100-gram portion can provide over zero point 0.7 milliliters of B1, nearly 60% of the daily requirement for older adults. However, vitamin B1 is easily destroyed by heat and refining processes, so it's best to choose brown rice over white rice and avoid overcooking at high temperatures. For instance, pork should be steamed or lightly boiled, peanuts lightly roasted rather than deep fried, and green vegetables stir-fried quickly over high heat to retain vitamins. People over 60 should aim for about 1.1 to 1.2 milliliters of vitamin B1 per day, with a meal including a bowl of brown rice, a portion of boiled lean pork, some roasted peanuts, and stir-fried greens. Most of that requirement is already met. Additionally, for those with poor appetite, vitamin B1 supplements can be considered under medical guidance. Don't let prolonged constipation diminish your quality of life. A small change in your meals and a bit of attention in cooking can bring significant daily comfort. Try it starting from today's meal to help you feel lighter and healthier every morning. So while vitamin B1 helps stabilize gut nerve function, to truly help the intestines regenerate and heal, we need another companion, vitamin B9, also known as folate, a vital nutrient in cell regeneration and overall health, especially in later life. Vitamin B9. How does vitamin B9 help relieve constipation? It sounds simple, but is essential. B9 helps generate new cells in the intestinal mucosa, keeping the intestinal walls healthy and functioning smoothly. When the gut lining is regularly renewed, the colon absorbs water and fiber more efficiently, helping stool stay soft, moist, and easier to move through the digestive tract. Conversely, B9 deficiency slows bowel activity, reduces absorption, and makes stool dry and hard to pass, causing bloating, discomfort, and incomplete bowel movements. Furthermore, B9 aids red blood cell production, keeping the body energized and less fatigued, a crucial benefit for elderly individuals prone to weakness. So what foods provide vitamin B9? Fortunately, folate-rich foods are common in everyday meals. Dark leafy greens like water spinach, mustard greens, and spinach. Black beans, red beans, mung beans, soybeans, chicken or pork liver, eggs, oranges, bananas, and avocados. Among these, green vegetables are especially suitable for seniors. Not only are they rich in folate, but also high in fiber, further supporting digestion. However, a key point to note, vitamin B9 is easily destroyed by prolonged high heat. So when cooking vegetables, they should be just lightly boiled or quickly stir-fried, not overcooked. Fruit should be eaten fresh. Juicing can lead to vitamin loss. Pork liver and eggs should be steamed or lightly boiled rather than fried to preserve nutrients. Adults over 60 typically need about 400–500 micrograms of vitamin B9 daily. Just one bowl of boiled greens, one tinagog, and a banana or a glass of soy milk will meet the requirement. For those with poor appetite or fatigue, folate supplements may also be considered after consulting a doctor. Folate is like the building block of a healthy digestive system. But digestion isn't only about rebuilding. It also needs cleansing, anti-inflammation, and immune support. That's when vitamin C comes into play, a familiar nutrient with some surprising benefits for the digestive tract. 4. Vitamin C. It's widely known that vitamin C boosts immunity, prevents colds, and keeps skin youthful. But few realize that it also quietly supports digestion, especially in older adults who often struggle with constipation. When we were young, we could eat anything without much trouble. But now, even eating lightly can cause heaviness and difficulty with bowel movements. One reason is decreased absorption, but another is the body's reduced levels of natural antioxidants like vitamin C. Vitamin C plays a vital role in cleaning the gut, fighting inflammation, and keeping the intestinal environment healthy, making digestion more efficient. A clean gut means softer stools and easier elimination. Some studies even suggest that vitamin C helps draw water into the colon, keeping stools moist and preventing hardening. Another benefit that often goes unnoticed: vitamin C boosts iron absorption from food. Older adults frequently experience fatigue, anemia, and poor appetite. A lack of iron may be part of the cause, but without enough vitamin C, iron isn't absorbed effectively, leading to ongoing weakness despite proper eating. You may be wondering, what should I eat for vitamin C? The good news is vitamin C is abundant in common fruits and vegetables found at any local market. Oranges, lemons, grapefruits, guavas, pineapples, strawberries, all are rich in vitamin C. Among them, guava and orange are especially excellent. Just one guava or a glass of orange juice can provide nearly 100% of your daily requirement. Beyond fruits, vegetables like broccoli, spinach, Malabar spinach, and jute leaves also provide high amounts of vitamin C and with fiber to help further ease bowel movements. One important note: vitamin C is highly sensitive to prolonged cooking or exposure to air, so fruits should be eaten fresh. If juiced, drink immediately. Vegetables should be lightly steamed or boiled, not overcooked. Some older people say, eating fruit in the morning makes me feel lighter. And that's true. Fruits not only add nutrients, but also stimulate digestion effectively at the start of the day. Older adults only need about 75–90 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Just one orange or guava is enough. Including fruits and green vegetables throughout the day is even better. It doesn't need to be a lot, just consistent. No need for complexity, just a little awareness each day. Vitamin C helps protect and optimize the digestive system. But to truly get the intestines moving smoothly and regularly, we need a quiet yet crucial mineral: magnesium. It is the key to calming intestinal muscles, preventing spasms, and supporting digestion in a natural, sustainable way. Number 5, magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral often overlooked when it comes to digestive health. For seniors, it's especially important because it regulates smooth muscle contractions in the intestinal walls, helping stool move more easily. When the body lacks magnesium, intestinal muscles may spasm or become weak. As a result, food and waste get stuck longer in the colon, leading to dry stools, constipation, bloating, and long-term fatigue. Adequate magnesium intake increases water retention in the colon, softens stool naturally, and promotes regular bowel movements. That's why magnesium is a common ingredient in many gentle laxatives for seniors. Beyond the digestive system, magnesium is involved in over 300 biological processes in the body, from blood sugar and blood pressure regulation to supporting sleep. For people over 60, who often feel tired, sleep poorly, and suffer digestive issues, magnesium is a comprehensive yet often ignored nutrient. Magnesium is found in many familiar foods, including nuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews, whole grains, oats, brown rice, beans, black beans, red beans, soybeans, dark leafy greens, amaranth, spinach, Malabar spinach, fruits, bananas, avocados, grapefruit. One small note, magnesium is water-soluble, so when cooking vegetables, try to use the cooking water for soups or broths. Also, opt for simple cooking methods like steaming, boiling, or quick stir-frying to retain the most minerals. Older adults should get about 300–400 milliliters of magnesium daily. With a balanced diet, including one serving of leafy greens, a portion of whole grains, and a handful of nuts or beans, you can easily meet your magnesium needs naturally, without needing supplements. And there you have it. We've just walked through 5 essential vitamins and minerals that can naturally support healthy digestion, improve bowel movements, and help relieve constipation, especially in our golden years. Taking care of your gut doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes small changes in your daily meals, adding the right nutrients, eating mindfully can make a world of difference to how you feel every day. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with a friend or loved one who could benefit from this information. At Seniors Health Master 247, we're here for you, bringing practical, trustworthy health tips to help you live stronger, feel better, and enjoy every stage of life. We truly appreciate your time today. Until next time, stay healthy, stay active, and stay happy. Take good care, and we'll see you in the next video.